Yeah, that was what I thought a while ago, bro.
Yeah, what episode was it again?
I'm David.
I think it was the white money. No,
White money, yeah,
white money. Yeah.
One, two.
Yeah. Just make signal.
Two. You're in?
I just say
No worries, man. Take your time, bro. Take your time. Come on.
Say that again.
You guys look good.
Thank you.
shout me out back there, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but you have to be. You understand?
Yeah, I know now.
When each one of us is taken.
You see, it's on you right now. Now it's on you.
Oh, this is cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls. Tommy and Dave. How you doing?
Oh, good. Let's not talk about that thing, man.
What thing?
Good.
No, man. Shout Smiley and Jesse, though.
Oh, killing it.
every time, bro.
Shout Smiley and Jesse,
If
though.
you're going to be at a live show, you might see something.
You might see something.
Keep an eye out still.
They're blown up on TikTok, man.
Yeah.
TikTok did not handle the fame.
I don't know. I think Jesse called me the other day.
Jesse doesn't care about the fame.
No, Jesse cares about the fame.
He does?
Yeah.
Jesse, you're proud, you're arrogant.
Jesse, you're proud, you're arrogant. Still the best DJ in Ireland now, boy.
Yeah. No. He called me. He called me the other day because he be calling me and I've not been answering. That's because
I saw what he's doing on social media.
No, I was busy one of the days. I called him. I called Jesse, and then Jesse, he didn't answer. Then he's called me back, but I didn't need him anymore. So I didn't answer his call. So I didn't answer his call. Then he's been calling me ever since. And then he goes, David, you're big now. Big boys your head. I'm doing Dammy Hope.
Pause.
Let's do the episode with Dammy Hope.
Yeah. You caught that quickly.
Thanks for catching my pause, bro.
Pause.
My pause.
Menopause.
Man,
Is it called menopause because they're pausing?
No, but pause
and there's
means-
no men involved.
Ooh.
Men or pause.
Men will stop because it doesn't come back again. So it should be men will stop.
It should be men will stop. It should be men will stop. Because when you
menopause
pause
comes
something,
back.
that means this will be played again.
No, menopause
But this one
comes
cannot
back.
be played.
No, as a menopause, you can't. Menopause is when you
Can't have kids anymore.
Yeah, but
No,
there's
there's scientific, biological term for it. So it's when you're
this guy's waffling.
Yeah.
This guy's waffling.
menopause occurs when the
Occurs.
female anatomy, which is in the
Reproductive system.
system. What happens is that
Alright, Dr. D.
Let me help you.
Dr. Dave.
What happens is the fallopian tubes moves out of place, and then the urethra comes forth. The urethra comes forth and brings forth a big fetus.
it brings forth a big fetus.
Fetus. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back.
We're here again. Early birds are sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You missed out.
yeah,
For those who bought it, they know why they bought it.
Know why,
yeah.
know
They
why.
both it.
They know why they bought it.
They
And
bought it.
They bought it because they know what they're going to experience.
Yeah.
Experiential
Are you
experience.
expectant?
You should be expectant.
You
Yes,
expect that.
Because the atmosphere will what shift.
It will shift.
It
Yeah,
will
it's-
change.
We're going to be revealing some stuff as time goes on.
Yeah.
Special guests. Special guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There's going to be
So today,
things
three times.
3 times.
What's the number? What's that number of again?
The number of wholeness.
Of wholeness.
Of
No.
Trinity.
Trinity.
The Godhead. God did. Guys,
This is a
Yeah,
chaotic start.
Yeah, charity cool.
Yeah, charity law.
Yeah, charity law.
Yeah, charity law.
real quick, how did you feel when you heard the news?
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
did feel away.
Nothing.
I kind of felt away, you know.
It was
Why?
just news. I was just like,
I was
oh.
like, oh, shit. Like, as in, it was always, it was something we've expected, but it was also something that we were like, when it came, for me anyways, when it came, I was just like, oh, she's gone. You know, like, it dawned on me. Like, this is, I had more of a moment of silence for her than I had for my grandmother.
Now, Dave, you're a coon. You're
I was not expecting
You're
that to come out
a
of his mouth.
coon.
Mine said you had a moment of silence for
You're
the
a
queen.
coon.
No, because it came on my feed, didn't it? And then I literally was getting into my house, and nobody's at home, so I just
You
stuck
just
on Sky
paused.
News.
You just paused.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh, she's gone. Then I was
Did
like,
they hit you the same way when Kobe died?
nah.
So which one's worse,
So
the queen or Kobe?
Yeah, Charlie.
You're a coon.
So we don't bounce too much.
You're a coon
Man had a moment of silence for the queen.
for the
nah.
queen, you know.
Yeah,
Did you
Charlie.
have a moment of silence for Philip?
Who's Philip?
Our husband.
No, I didn't really care about him. I didn't even know him too much. But because hey, listen, my lifelong dream.
So you know the queen?
I wanted to. Right? And my lifelong dream was to be called like Sir David.
MBE.
Yeah. I wanted someone to call me Sir King David. Oh God.
Sir King David.
What does that do to you,
My pride. It's solely a pride issue.
sir?
Yeah.
At least you're self-aware enough to know.
If you call me David, I say, hey, stop that rubbish.
David.
Sir David.
Sir David.
No, okay. On a realistic thing, boys. Yeah. What do you actually think of the banter that's been flying?
It happens.
Some lines are being crossed, boy. Funny though.
Yeah, someone.
Well, we shouldn't joke about that.
I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't like any of the tweets. Some of them.
I haven't been on Twitter this weekend like that.
Yeah, no. Some of the tweets are most certainly.
I'm sure I would have joined it.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
I know you
No,
will.
some of the tweets, but I laughed first. But I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no. For me, it just. I just to partake in that.
Yeah,
it's just
I
a bit
wouldn't
low for
tweet
me.
any. I
don't know.
retweeted a
It's
few
not-
things
I
to
don't-
laugh.
It's not low like that.
For me, for David, because people.
Nah, it's not low for you. I know you're low.
Yeah,
no, but no.
bro. I
It's
know.
not
We
low
know.
for you.
We know you're low. We know what.
know.
We know. You know. We know what makes you laugh.
No, it's different because on Twitter, Twitter is just like it's banter. It's different if you now go like
Like
on TV and start
or on the
making
news,
those kind of jokes. You get
and
me?
you make those jokes on the
No,
news.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand Twitter is different from TV, but I'm saying like for me it was kind of like, I understand the history of the British Empire.
yeah.
Very bad.
Very, very bad. Do you understand? But it didn't like. I think it was this guy Dave Sideman Dave. Is it Sideman?
Sideman, the one that has
Is
the
his
show
name
with
David?
Zizi Mills.
Yeah.
Zizi Mills.
Is his name David? I think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
He was like, it's because someone did something bad. Does that mean we have to do something bad?
Oh, yeah.
That's a fair
definitely,
point. That's a fair
definitely,
point. Yeah,
definitely.
you don't
That's
have
true.
to as a result.
Yeah.
but then you can't also tell people how to respond to something.
Respond. That was a different thing. So
Do you get me?
people are saying it's like a trauma response and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
If people want to, if people feel like this is something I feel like I want to laugh at, or this is funny to me.
Yeah, but then
crazy
again,
to me,
it's not a trauma response for everybody that's
Yeah,
making the joke.
some people are jumping in. Some people,
The people are just
definitely.
making the
Just want
jokes.
to join in and be like, yeah, let's slag someone that's died.
some people's pages will grow exponentially because of some of the tweets they
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
And listen, that's what they want to do. So
And to be honest, no one really feels the way about the Queen like that, except for
The
like,
British.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the white
and
British.
yeah,
The
and
white British.
And
yeah.
some African aunties and uncles.
My mom, so I've come home.
you are
We-
crying.
Bro, my mom was in pain, bro. Bro, I've come home now. I said,
Your mom was in a somber mood.
bro, I've come home.
Yeah, that's about Sumba.
That night was United versus we associate that, right? So
You lost 1-0.
Yeah, yeah, okay, cool. Any Arsenal fans that's watching, you guys, okay, you have Graham Potter as a manager. Whoa, that's how we get to
Hey,
that.
listen, go on.
You have a PE
Hey,
teacher.
go on.
Someone has studied-
Yeah.
Wait, tell me, his manager studied.
Too chill. Or is this the one else?
God, that Tuchel is gone.
So they fired him.
That Tuchel needs to chill. He needs to chill.
That was bad. That was
He
bad.
needs to chill. To chill elsewhere. No,
To chill well.
his manager,
Oh god.
his current manager,
The PE
studied
teacher.
emotional intelligence as a master's. How is he a coach?
I can't even stick up for him yet because he hasn't done anything for my club.
But yeah, no,
No, man's went to college to study emotional intelligence.
emotional
That's
intelligence,
funny.
bro.
It's for man management, man. There's different kind of personality.
Oh, like that could be useful still. I can see the use. I could see the
You know
use.
what? Honestly, Graham Potter is actually a decent manager.
Yeah.
It's just we haven't seen him with the big dogs. But
Yeah.
I was come home to watch a match, and so obviously we're trying to watch on the TV, but Sky News is like
It's
in a somber.
Blackout.
bro. I went to go and watch the news.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, I was like, you know what? I'm just stuck on the news.
This shows you how much like the media is controlled.
Yeah.
It shows you how much is controlled.
Yeah, me with the music block.
I've come. Mom's standing in front of the TV,
Standing, not even sitting.
standing, hands behind the back.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
Looking at the TV and
The
saying,
man standing to attention.
and I goes, oh yeah, mom, yeah, Lizzie that died, yeah. And she goes, David, no. Respect. And I goes, oh sorry, yeah, no, Queen, no, respect the Queen Elizabeth. And I goes, Mom, I want to watch
The match.
the match. She goes, Queen Elizabeth just died. What does that to do with me? You're not playing the match right now. We want to watch the TV.
They cancelled all the matches.
Yeah, did they even play?
They play that night, but they cancelled the weekend.
The weekend match.
Oh.
But I think they just the Premier League. La Liga is still playing. No?
Neymar scored yesterday now.
Liga is still playing. Just Premier League.
No,
that's
worldwide.
crazy.
Well, listen, I listened to, I think it was Jordan Peterson, his take on the death.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
goes,
I
her
haven't
level of
watched it.
celebrity, because he's only seen like 2 celebrities like that.
Who were the two?
Donald Trump and Queen.
Oh yeah.
Because that their level of celebrity is,
It's different. It's
different.
They're in people's hearts, like.
bro.
Do you get me?
Think about Diana as well.
Yeah, Diana was different.
A lot of people love Diana.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Even I love Diana when I read into her story.
Did you watch the Netflix documentary?
Nah, I was
She
into a
sweetheart.
podcast. That's mad.
No, like, for me, the only thing that I don't like is the amount of control her death has over so many things.
Ah, but that's expected.
Yeah, no, it is expected. But I'm just like, listen, you're all right. Like, be gone.
Who, Lizzie? Or
Yeah,
How
like,
did she even die? Just old age.
yeah. She was 96. She was old enough though.
Old age. So like her body just stopped.
Yeah, if you
Potentially.
push her, she might have.
and this is the guy that said the 12 jokes were too low for you.
But she was whipping in a range like 2 years ago.
She was.
That bitch was cold, fam. That bitch was cold.
She was whipping the range like 2 years ago.
There's a new prime minister in London. In
Yeah,
England.
they're saying she's a dunce as well. Liz something or something like
Yeah,
that.
Liz Truss or something
The
like that.
UK is a mess.
It's a donut.
Sorry.
See?
Back to what JP was saying, yeah? Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, your uncle, yeah. Yo, you know he's coming to Ireland in September.
Is he? Okay, right.
Oh, what's he going to do? Give a talk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
True, you know.
Is he? You go?
If I get free tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on
JP,
point.
hit us up, yeah? But yeah, he said he said it could be either of the two, that unless King Charlie does something
Crazy.
crazy
Negative.
enough for us to care about the monarchy again.
Yeah,
monarchy is gonna go
I
down.
heard that take.
Because-
I heard that take.
Yeah, because I looked at like monarchies in the world still to this day.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
No one
There's
cares.
King of Spain.
Yeah,
mate.
this King Spain, Monaco, this bad.
They all look like flipping lawyers. It's like, do you know what I mean? They don't look like
The Queen with the crown and all that stuff.
bro. So the British Empire has had that much of a thing. It was that popular that the whole world knows
Cared about
like,
it.
The Queen. They don't call her the Queen of England. The Queen.
Yeah,
Queen of the
and
world.
it's also because of the British Commonwealth.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, and like I was watching when I was watching news on Saturday, they were doing the 96 gun salutes or wherever it was for her.
21 guns.
They were doing it in another country, but in the Commonwealth, they were like, oh, they're still doing the same thing, man in uniform and all doing all of that stuff. Like,
I think it's obviously tradition and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I think the necessity of a
Monarchy.
I think it's still big for the British people. Because like the actual, I'm talking about white British people.
Yeah.
That's part of the heritage and everything. Do you know what I
I
mean?
think. Do you know what? I think that it should be kept alive.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because I feel like the world is getting to a place whereby we don't have the olden, we don't have anything that's active, that's connected to history anymore. Do you get me?
yeah.
I'm like, if that can be kept alive, as well as other monarchies as well, just to
I
keep
think,
preserve history. I think
That's
that's
what
cool.
you said as well with that. I just think they should apologize, return the
Yeah, they should.
They're never going to do that.
I saw a tweet, boys. the
kinda
diamond is 400 million.
Yeah, 400 million.
That's
It's
the
one
most,
stone.
That's the most
One
expensive
stone.
one in the
It's
world.
like 200 carats or something like
It's,
that.
it's stolen from South Africa.
Yeah.
So there's 60 million people in South Africa. Give that stone and give each South African 1 million. There's still 340 million
Left.
from that stone.
Yeah. They're not going to do that though.
That is crazy.
They're not going to do that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the
I
monarchy
think
of-
what I believe they should do is like the state of the world now. You don't need the artifacts that you've taken from these countries.
But it's like, when this is a bit dark, but listen.
Back in those times, yeah, you conquer.
When a serial killer kills people and then he takes something or leaves something, that's like his,
it's an art.
his
Yeah,
mark.
yeah.
So they can't return it.
Yeah, they can. But like, I guess history will still always tell us that they did have control over these countries at a point in time. I feel that should be enough, and they should return all these artifacts to these countries. Because how come people are saying they're going to the UK and they're going to the museums and they're seeing stuff that is supposed to be
in
Africa.
Nigerian,
Nigeria.
Africa.
Nigeria is in Africa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Africa is the continent.
Yeah.
And then Nigeria is in Africa.
No, I'm
It's
aware.
a country in Africa.
Yeah, where is it?
You know that. You know West.
Yeah, but like return all these things back to these countries, like
Yeah.
and all these nations.
Never will happen.
It will never happen.
But
Never
do you think, how much power do you think the Queen had?
I still think the existence of the Commonwealth in itself
Shows
shows that there's power.
I think she had a good bit of power.
Same.
A good bit of power.
Because I was looking at when they were what is this doing the ceremony for Charlie. Yeah.
He can't.
Sorry.
His hasn't happened yet.
Well,
he can't be sworn in until a year after. Apparently,
Yeah, no, it was.
So there's no king, no queen.
they're calling him king. He's a king.
king, but like
It's not
he
official.
hasn't had his
like that.
coronation
Hopefully he
yet.
makes it. But so
Coronation
You
Street.
didn't hear him. You didn't hear him.
What do you say?
Hopefully he makes it.
yeah, no,
hopefully
the guy's
not.
73 or something like that.
It's not young, but it's
Imagine,
young.
imagine,
It's
starting,
youngish.
imagine starting the office, starting the job at 73, mate. But give it up.
After retirement age.
Well, yeah, no, he well, obviously, I think whatever ceremony they just did just there, where I don't know if he's been sworn in, whatever it was, he's all the prime ministers. I saw Tony Blair flipping, David Cameron, the whole
All the old ones.
all of them.
but they're all standing there like in admiration of the king. And then someone said, like, yeah, these are the people. Sorry, it was JP as well that said, Jordan Peterson said,
You still say it with a straight face.
he said it was to have all these people. Okay, so in America, the presidents almost are like the king or the queen. They have what we
ultimate
know as
power.
ultimate power.
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK, it's the prime ministers that act as king and queen, but they still have to report to king and queen. He admires Elizabeth because for 13, I think there was 13 prime ministers, or 15 or 16, I think.
Smart.
Yeah, prime ministers that she said, Jordan Peterson said that were her wusses, like, you know, like as in like they sucked up to her. Like it was like, boss, you know what I mean? When they saw her, it was that.
Yeah.
So for anyone to be like that when they see, you know, the queen, she must have some
Definitely.
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
She has dirt on them,
Something.
or they love her.
Not even dirty, just respecting. Like, she's the queen.
Yeah.
She is a queen.
She's been queen for how many years now?
Reckon she could say, like, do you know what?
I think she was in power for 70 years.
70 years. She
You
was
have
70.
to
Was
respect
crazy.
that. You have to respect that.
She's second longest monarchy of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
It was
wild.
King Louis. The
The third.
Will I say 14th?
Wait.
France. He was
France,
73 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy about being the son of such a
Son
long
of a king.
re-
I'm a son of a king.
King David.
No, but like imagine her son has been probably
King Goshi.
imagine a son waiting for his man to die.
That's brazy.
That's a possibility. It's like, okay, 80, 90,
91, 96.
I'm getting no.
I'll poison you.
But you reckon, like, the genuine feeling for Charlie was, I'm sad, but I'm also gassed.
Potentially.
Yeah.
There's probably those two feelings definitely did exist there. Come on.
Do you think the queen was stressed?
At the end, come on, all our kids were doing mess up. Like, there was flipping Meghan Markle came into the picture, starts taking Harry away. The little pedo one.
Andrew.
Yeah, he's a pedo,
Yeah, he's a
no?
pedo, yes.
He's a little pedo.
No, but you ain't the little pedo.
Yeah, the pedo.
I was like, yeah, Oxen, no. Little
okay.
pedo.
No, the pedo. Yeah, I can't say little pedo. Yeah, the pedo.
Oh,
Pedo
God.
fella. They were causing him stress. And then her man goes upstairs as well. Yo.
He was dry as well, man.
Fam.
He was walking dead.
Yeah, he was.
So
Death,
her
dead ass.
last 5 years was a bit
Probably,
mad.
He was probably stressed that I took her away.
Yeah, I think it was.
Stress.
Because I think she could have lasted.
High blood pressure.
like another 4 years
I think she could have.
to hit the 100.
Bro.
Because even she looked old, but she didn't look like
She
96
didn't look
old.
96. She
didn't
definitely
look
didn't look
96.
96.
She was looking all right.
Yeah.
She shook Liz Truss, the one that we PM now.
Yeah.
Liz Truss. She shook her hand 2 days before.
Trust. That's such a stupid name.
Yeah, or Liz Truss or something. I don't know. We'll give it over. Whoever her name is. But she shook Queen Elizabeth's hand before
She
Lizzie
passed.
died, right? And then obviously now the tweet. This is the tweet I did laugh about. It goes, yeah. Someone said
Someone said her work rate is crazy.
Who's working?
Liz
Liz
Truss.
Truss.
Ooh, that's class.
Man.
Her work rate is crazy.
R.I.P. Queen, Sha. I know my own queen is not dead, Sha. Am I right?
Bro, man.
There was some funny things as well.
It was Jordan that said that one.
I heard the Queen was dead.
Wasn't JP, no?
No, it wasn't JP. It wasn't JP. I heard the Queen was dead. But I went to go text my babes and realized she's still alive. Who y'all talking about?
There's only one queen in my life that I acknowledge, bro.
Bags. So, but isn't calling your girl a queen now a bit? Ugh.
It's a bit hotep-y.
It's been what?
Hotep. You know them Americans are like, you're a queen, you're
Yeah.
you know, you're
It's
a
like
king.
Aries, fairy.
Yeah, it's airy fairy stuff.
Yeah. But do you guys want to reveal what you call your girls?
Babes.
Babe now.
Babes.
Just babe, yeah?
Yeah.
Babe.
No special words?
Nah. No
What
like
about
that.
Nah, mine's babe as well.
You wanted to say something.
I want it. If you got on it, I want it.
If you man say, I'll say it still.
Only chomp sweet.
No, I remember one of my mom's like close friends. He used to call his wife like he used to come or he used to go to his house and I was like, you got honey, biscuit,
Darling.
Short
plantain. Whoa.
Sweet,
Divorce
sweet,
today.
sweet. Oh. He was overdoing it.
There's a reason why I was calling out those names.
They're not together today.
There's a woman in my church that calls her husband SH.
Ooh.
Sweetheart.
Ooh.
She calls him SH.
Divorce as well.
No, still together.
No,
Still.
together. No, some like. Do you know what I really like? I really do like seeing married couples in love. Like still, you can still tell.
Old age, yeah,
They still
definitely.
have banter between themselves.
Yeah. That's very rare though, especially in. I think for me, I don't see that a lot in the African sphere that I'm in.
Yeah.
It's very rare to see like old uncles and aunties are like bantering. In my church, there's probably 1 or 2 couples that look like that. Everyone else, they look like siblings.
So they actually coming from
Walking
me in
on
church,
your
actually.
sister and why?
Yeah, they're coming from me in church now.
Oh, to marry.
No. They said, David, yeah, talk about us.
Abi,
I've gone.
what are you talking about?
That wasn't even you, man.
That's class.
Yeah. Last even one week like this, the girls. You know, I told you the girls that did the TikTok.
Yeah,
Holy Ghost, fire, and they started doing.
yeah.
The girl goes, "Oh, I heard you were talking about on your TikTok," and I goes, "Oh no, I wasn't talking about you guys." He goes, "Yeah, when we did the dance for Holy Ghost," I goes, "Yeah,
It was you.
It was
Definitely
you.
you.
Look at yourself, look at your life." What I was gonna ask, it was after Lizzie. There was something important that's gone on this week. No, it wasn't important. Shaka's album, you guys listen to it.
I haven't heard it. No.
I've heard it.
I've heard it's very like I've heard it works really well together. That's That's the one commentary I've heard.
Yeah, I have a take on it. I think my take. I'm hearing some people are saying it's not great, right? But I'm not hearing. Maybe I'm not listening too much to what everyone's saying. But my take really is, I think if he's released these all as singles, everyone's still going crazy for it.
100%.
I think
It's because it's an album.
I think it's an album, and I think
Is the sound similar from across all songs?
It is.
yeah, it's a lot of.
I dipped one day. I played Palazzo. I played Shumba.
Oh, yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
hi hats.
yeah, that same
And
sound.
then and then it comes in.
which
It's a formula
That works for him.
It's working,
Right.
but it can't work forever.
yeah, of course not,
It
of
can't
course
work
not.
forever.
I
Do you
think-
think it needs to switch?
We haven't seen his versatility yet.
Yeah, like he had
Like Bandana was probably the most versatile song. Maybe Bandana and the one that Omokbe.
okay. So this is how I see it, right? I think Bandana.
Yeah, those are the ones that are
There's-
not Afro House.
There's one or two even on the album
That are not like
that's
that.
like they're a bit slower. He's doing more
The
melodies.
song with Ross is nice though. I
Yeah,
like that song.
so he can show his versatility and he can sing. Obviously, he can do his melodies and stuff like that. I just think the album. When we think of album now, we want a piece that you're putting together that is well
Yeah,
thought out.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
I feel like this was just loads of his singles
No,
that he's put together.
Into one.
And I think give it some time. Give it a little second.
Give
Some
the
people say
project
it's really
some time.
ass and everything. I don't know.
It's not really ass. It's just
People are really unforgiving when it comes to music nowadays. The very and I think I'm probably one of those people as well. That's just like, but you can't listen to an album for a week and make a take on it realistically. Do you
Yeah,
get me?
exactly.
Unless it's like exceptionally amazing.
Yeah.
That's when you can say this is an amazing body of work. But most times you need to give it some time to kind of sink in properly.
Yeah.
and not all albums. There's some albums that are just
Yeah, just ask from jump. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You hear things like, okay, you didn't think about this one.
you know that fact that just that's what the albums are.
I got yeah, no, so that was my take on it really, and obviously since we had a debate a little bit last week, obviously people are coming up to me saying, yeah, man, no, don't disrespect Naira.
Yeah, you
Naira's
can't
thing
do
is
that.
different, and I get it.
Why did you make the connection between Naira and
Ashake.
Ashake? Why?
Just because I was. You would think of.
Do you think that their runs are similar? Did they come onto the market similarly enough?
It's just because they're. And now I had bangers after bangers.
Bangers after bangers.
Actually, get to us bangers
bangers
after
after
bangers.
bangers.
after
I remember
bangers.
because it just reminded me, just connected me to the time where, bro, every single thing was Naira, and it was the same beat. It was the same type of.
You see,
his
whatever
flow.
Naira's beat was that.
And his flow was even the same.
consistently,
Like whatever type of way he was saying it was the exact same thing. You couldn't really differentiate too much things. Same with Ashake, and I feel like banger after banger after banger. But I feel like Ashake. For me, my argument mainly is I think Ashake is a better artist all round. He's well rounded.
He has more to him.
Yeah,
More to him. Where I feel like Naira is just.
he's a man of the streets.
It's
And
like
the problem with that is like you whenever you're a man of the street, you almost develop a cult following.
Yeah.
Where your people just come.
He has a cult following.
No, Manias is a real thing.
Literally,
Manias. In
like,
Nigeria?
fam, and like cult following, they're with you everywhere, all day, every day, roiding for you.
It's even oh, what was I gonna say?
I don't think Ashake has that yet, or I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, maybe yeah.
Because Ashake's crowd feels like more like the creative people.
Because I feel like with Ashake, they actually probably like more of his music than
him.
Yeah, Naira was a bit of him and a bit of his music.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of the difference with both of them. But
And I think the difference between Ashake and Naira as well, Naira was popping in the street before his music was
badly,
popping.
Naira goes back time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to marry Joanna.
Yeah.
He was there for a minute. But I feel like it's not pitting them against each other. Like, oh, who's better, who's ever. It's just like
let's look that.
who's run. And so people. So my thing was Shaka as an artist, but then Naira Marley had this feeling about him, had this vibe about him that he's kind of like it's difficult.
It's different, to pinpoint or even talk about in any way. It's just like, yo, he's doing his thing.
It's similar to way Sneakbo in London. Like Sneakbo, obviously now I don't know what he's on now. I don't know what he's doing now. But people cannot forget
his run.
I did like 2 songs, bro. Sneakbo, let me show you the wave. Bang bang. Like nobody can like.
That's the thing. I feel like that's the thing about some musics, I guess. That's really, some songs that release at a particular time and it matching that time so well that like no matter whatever happens, this moment in time is defined by this piece of music.
Sure. And whenever you think about it, you get gassed.
Yeah,
you get gassed.
Like, okay, does music do that to you as well? Like, not even the okay, so you listen to a song, right? It might not be a popular song that everyone knows, but it was a song that you heard at a certain time, right? And every time you listen to it, like 10 years later or 5 years later, it brings. So
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
That was my 2019 Afro Nation song. I promise you, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
Like in the car we're driving in, we are playing the song. As we're driving past another car, they're playing the song. Get on the beat, start playing the song.
Does it have for me? There's a song like Autumn Leaves, Chris Brown. That just brings me back to rap minds on the school bus, on the bus back on the way to town. I just remember hearing it for the first time. That exact picture.
That's what that song.
It might almost like evokes an emotion.
Feeling,
Mine is and 50 Cent and Sierra. You can't leave him alone. When the world that song comes on,
what was crazy?
That make up on. Whenever I hear that song, I want to remove my clothes because it's hot.
Okay,
I want to buy a cocktail. You know them ones. It was literally. That song like really literally marks that. It took control of that summer for me.
I hear it. No, I think that's.
Do you know? That's why for me, Burner is who he is in my mind, because I think that same summer as well. I think African Giant was either just released or it was
2019. I think it might have been. Yeah.
So there was different pockets of that summer where it was a different single from that album.
Yeah.
And like it was almost like Whiskey didn't exist and the video didn't exist, because that. That's
what happens when someone just releases and it's popping.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it was just like, yo, these many songs from one album.
Yeah.
Like the start of, that April, May time, there was a song happening. Then go from May to June. There was I was like, nah, one man, these many songs. I'm like, this guy's gone clear. It's gone clear.
Gone clear like Montclair.
What's anyone we had to shout out from Ireland real quick? Just do anything good.
Shout out to Black and Irish.
Shout out to Black.
They have an event coming up on, I think it's 1st of October. What's it called?
Grab them tickets.
Who's the main character?
Yes, there's Goody
Dongo, Nestor Pod.
Charge it
to the game, and I think breaking the cycle as well.
Yeah,
that's gonna be sick. But shout out to them because that's a cool thing to do.
Who wants to do some things?
Shout out to L2P.
L2P.
They did a sick. I think it was on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night.
No, Friday.
Friday night.
It was your first night event. Because I went to the
day party,
I went to the day party, but it was I went to day party.
Yeah, that's true. They would do day parties.
It was their first night event, and it went on smooth. It looked sick. I wish I was there, but circumstance. No, but like even the day event that I went to, it was sick. It was a different crowd of people that went there, and it was majority girls than boys, which is always a good ratio.
Yeah,
not for me.
But majority girls.
Yeah, more girls than boys.
Oh yeah, that's always the way.
And the vibe in the room was sick.
Yeah,
the venue was sick.
But listen, see these raves that have too many man. Yeah, like okay, for example,
too much testosterone and
and then there's too much guy, bro. When there's a lot of girls, okay, even when there's a lot of girls, guys do guy too much as well. I feel like there is places like L2P, right? And I've never been myself. But the vibe I get from those places is everyone's out here to enjoy themselves. Nobody's doing the flexing
different
thing.
pockets, bro. I promise you, Officer was there. And you know the type, not that any bad or anything, just
Yeah.
there's a different type of guys to like
Yeah.
Danny Hope and his boys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Two different groups, and you wouldn't think they'd be in a room coexisting.
Just chilling.
You're just
vibing.
chilling. There's
Doing
other
something.
lads there, and all of that. I was like, yo,
There's no need to be squeezing your face.
sick
Yeah.
vibe.
Speaking of fusion, right? I was in the event yesterday, right? Worshippers United, shout out to them. Worshippers United. So
Okay.
Worship.
What venue was that in actually?
Open Heavens.
You looked sick.
Yeah. They did a Congo and Nigerian fusion. Yo. Usually, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, but it went off.
It was great. It was great.
Went
yeah.
off.
So they've done, obviously they've done all the Yoruba songs, the Nigerian songs, even the Igbo one, Agiribai.
Yeah.
That was going on there. Off. Cold. So then the Congolese come on, yeah? Come on, who's calling me, man? The Congolese come on. And okay, do you know what I will say to this, yeah? So everyone's at the front. But when the Congolese came on, if this was 5 years ago,
It would not worked.
everyone would have gone back to the seat. Just
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
I
You don't know the
Nigerian,
songs.
I don't know your song.
Yeah.
Congolese people came on and everyone stayed around and they started doing the song. We haven't a clue what they're singing.
It was a
And
vibe.
It was a vibe.
It was a vibe.
It was a vibe. The Congolese know how to do their thing. Now, here's a question that I want to bring to the podcast. Right? Because there is culture and there is our minds. Right?
Okay.
Listen to me for a second. Yeah.
Okay.
So now here, I couldn't help but think of this. So the girls are dancing on the stage. The Congolese girls are dancing. So they're different from the way we dance.
Oh, but it's a very
The wine in the
particular,
waist.
very particular
It's
dance
a lot
style.
of waist movement.
Yeah.
And then there was even one time the chick and the shorties were going low.
Yeah.
On a thing. Yeah. And so some of the man were like, yo, this is crazy. Now, not even on the vibe of like, well, let me start lusting over.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, I wouldn't say this in my church. The way the movement was moving,
So it's culture then.
I've associated that type of movement with a certain
sexual-
place, a
sexual
sexual
thing.
thing,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But then the counter was, well, this is the culture. This is not sexual for them.
Yeah.
This is them dancing. But then on a hair thing,
Social media has warped our minds.
badly.
If you look at some of even a lot of what African countries and the way they dance, there's a lot of bum shaking, and it's not
Your
particularly.
average auntie is shaking a
What's
bum.
that
Not
wo-
even trying to move.
What's that what dance?
The warrior. Oh, the Igbo.
Fam, and the booty be jiggling sometimes.
It is though. Your average auntie's ass is just bouncing.
No,
And
but
she
like
don't even know.
it's not always particularly like a sexual thing, and even before the exposure to social media and all that stuff, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like when you're young in church, I'm not looking at auntie. I'm like, oh, look at her. My mind didn't go there. Do you get me?
Oh, really?
Dead ass. I'm being honest.
Really?
This nigga goes.
My guy goes, not me though.
Mine
Not me though.
Mine went there.
No, I didn't always think of it that way. It was just, oh, she's just dancing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, whenever an ass is shaking, it's very, oh,
It's very
okay.
different.
It's very different. And then obviously, whenever you think of any ass shaking, you just connect it to that. Straight
It's
away.
called a twerking.
Yeah, twerking
Twerking
ruined,
videos.
Yeah, we didn't ruin things, but you know,
No, here's my thing. My thing, they ruin things. No, my thing was with it was like it was. I wanted to see. I saw it as their culture until someone said, "Oh, that's a bit." Diff.
and then yes, so,
Then now I can't really see it
as
as.
a culture thing anymore.
Your mind is not contaminated.
It wasn't even that my mind was gone anywhere. Like
Yeah.
we have passed that level. by the
Yeah,
grace of
yeah,
God. Actually,
Hallelujah.
do you know what? Actually, no. I don't want to actually come across as I've overcome lust. I'm a man of God, but I still have sexual desires. Let's just put that out.
Johnny
there.
still gets up.
Exactly. You still get horny sometimes. Let's put that out just on the side.
You're a human being.
I'm a human being.
Just hold
Side
that,
note.
hold that.
Hold that for
Firm,
a second.
dude.
Firm.
Strong.
Yo, pause. Yo, pause. Don't be using them descriptive words around me, bro.
Let's not go firm.
Pause.
What I'm talking
Whoa.
about.
Bro, he said he was getting comfortable. Like, my guy.
You know what
There was
he
more
goes-
coming.
He goes, firm.
Yo, pause.
Anyways,
I did say hi.
I said that was in my mind. But it wasn't a that thing until someone kind
So
of like.
called it out to it.
But then I'm realizing from another man's angle, like, yo, he's probably seeing that as Like, you know, he's probably never been to Congolese church. He probably never seen Congolese people.
Being in that
before.
environment, yeah.
He's never seen Congolese people. He's seen Congolese people before, but he's associated that dance with a mad thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So he can't see it as culture. He's just like mad on that thing. And I was just like, that's interesting. Even just to go with around the world, the way different people do different things. We would think of those things as a mad thing. How dare he do that?
100%. I think that's why it's important to be very well cultured and just
Bro, it's like Africa. Mrs. showed me yesterday.
People walk around naked.
She showed me like there's this tradition thing, and then they will have the breast out.
You know, it's when you turn 16.
No.
As a woman.
No, not that. Anyways. So that is a South African dance, and they just have like no tops.
Oh,
Yeah, no, but no, he's talking about.
No.
You're talking about the cultural thing.
there's a culture thing when you become a woman,
yeah.
and you wear this traditional wear where it's just like I think it's like a necklace,
And then your breasts out, yeah.
your breasts out, and then you have a skirt on or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And I've seen the pictures on socials,
Yeah.
and I was just first time I saw, it, I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, how is that
Then
allowed?
obviously, I had a South African friend that educated me on what it was. I was like, oh, okay, so it's just a culture thing.
I know a friend that went out there to do it.
Yeah, to do it, yeah.
yeah.
And now it's a thing whereby like put on socials, it's sexual. It's like no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
no,
her
it's not.
culture. That's just what they do. Like
It's about looking at those things and being like, okay, this isn't intended to
for
be
that nature, yeah.
For that, do you know what I
To
mean?
be sexual.
Yeah, these girls are just walking down the street in their culture. They're not even doing any of this. Like,
Yeah.
But then once it comes on the internet, it's
That's the problem with the
sexual.
internet.
Man,
It's
do,
sexual. It's
man could
sexual.
do anything to a
Because
no.
the body is like your breasts are sexual.
Yeah.
No, they're not sexual.
They're not
We make
sexual.
them
They've been
sexual.
sexualized.
Yeah, they've been sexualized, but they're sexual in this day and age.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I
I see what you mean. I see what you
Yeah,
mean. Yeah.
like it's. Listen, it is a bit.
It's all
mad.
Adam and Eve's fault, anyways.
Yeah, bro. Because
If not for them, we will all be naked right now doing podcasts. I'll see your Tayanyan.
Do you know what? Yeah, calling it Tanyanya makes it sound like a small bro.
it goes like.
No, but that's mad. Imagine. And the thing is, we won't even think anything of it because it will be normal to us.
Yeah.
Would you mind ever go to a nudist beach?
No,
We
we'll be there.
went to in Spain.
Yeah,
But we weren't nude though.
We weren't nude, yeah. We were okay. We saw like I was seeing. Here's the thing, there,
But like some nudist beaches like
everyone has to be naked.
yeah, you can't have clothes on and be
Yeah.
walking around.
It was that one that we went to in Spain, right? So I don't think it was even a nudist beach. I just think you had
People
to
are
be
just
naked.
topless.
Yeah,
And you see, that's the thing. In that culture, being on the beach, it probably just makes sense. And I've heard it like, oh, why would I want to tan my back and then there's bra lines?
white.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I saw like we saw the girls, right? And obviously, I think it was someone pointed out to me. It might have been you. It might
Because
be.
he doesn't remember. He just
So what's the topic was? Look at those things.
you just want to throw him under the bus.
No, but obviously, so my intention is like, nah, I've said, what?
Yeah.
There's naked girls, and even some men as well. But I'm thinking, in that environment, it didn't register to me too much as a sexual thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like
It's like at first I was like, whoa, but after a while, I just it's
yeah,
normal.
it's
It's normal. Like you're only gonna go up to her. Like
Could that be that we've been so desensitized from nudity?
In that environment, yes. In that environment, you became
Yeah.
desensitized to it because that was the norm. Like,
No, I'm saying right now I can see like. Show me like a girl on internet which has a breast out.
oh yeah, we are generally more desensitized, but I feel like whenever we see nudity on social, it is always very connected to sex, to some capacity.
Yeah, for sure.
even when you see those ones that doing like art and taking photos,
it's still very sexual nature.
it's you're being creative, but then it's still
it's
still that.
very rare to just see like someone that's naked and it just is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
Because clothes are a thing.
Clothes are everything.
Clothes are
Clothes are everything.
yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. How important on a scale of 1 to 10 is trust in friendship?
10.
Yeah, it's very important.
It's
Very important.
I think it's a 10.
What kind of trust though?
Just trust, like as in, well, I trust you, bro. That type of. As in, for example, I told you something.
Give me a piece of information. Yeah, what's the information?
I told you something.
In confidence.
I didn't even say it to you like it's in confidence.
You just know that if I tell him, he's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I didn't say to you, bro, don't say this to anybody. I'm just telling you my vulnerable thing. But I have enough trust in you or you to know that I don't have to tell this nigga.
It has to be a 10 then.
Yeah, it has to be a 10.
There can't be any cracks in that trust.
Yeah, for me
For you to go to that person
for something
you
vulnerable,
believe that no one's gonna hear about it.
Yeah. That has to be 100% the 10.
If it's a 5, hey.
But
Do you feel like I feel like as an adult, yeah, it's important to like have friends around you that you trust.
Yeah.
But then with your friends, I feel the things that you might trust in them is different.
okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's some people that I'm like, I may not give you this type of information,
Yeah.
but I'll give you.
Oh yeah, you know the friends.
Yeah,
that
so
talk
the
a
issue
lot.
is like I trust you as much as I trust person B, but what I trust the both of you with is very different.
But then you don't trust them.
No,
to the same capacity.
It's not a particular thing. I don't know if it's a lack of trust per se. It may just be like I don't know how you might handle this type of situation. Because
That's what you don't not to say that you distrust them, but you don't have enough trust.
Yeah, the
in
level-
them.
the
but
of
like
trust are different.
not necessarily. It's also like I've seen how you handle things like this.
I don't trust you.
No, you're not good enough for it to handle this. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So
don't
that
trust it
equals to I don't trust you.
I don't trust you enough to handle this.
I don't know.
No, for example, no. I understand what you're saying.
Let's say there's one of your boys that like you tell him something that someone did, and he will fly off the handle for you. Yeah. It's not like you don't trust him. I know I could tell you, but I don't need your response. I don't need you to be
Okay,
pissed.
then that's different. Then
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need you to be angry. Let me tell this cool-headed guy so we can talk it through.
I think situationally it changes. Like
That's what I'm trying to say. The information I can present to each friend changes because of what I know you to
Because of the
to
response.
be. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, in terms of like, okay, keeping it,
Keeping it in, yeah.
it's a different thing. Like I think
pause. Go on.
keeping it in. Come on, my brother.
You come on, my brother.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, go on.
I think. Okay, for example, the reason I think trust is big, but I don't think it's the. Is it end all or be all? Is it
Be all,
no.
Yeah. The reason I don't think it's that is because there's some friends that, hey, listen, it's not even a vibe of sharing information that we do here.
The nature of our friendship isn't that. Yeah. I heard
Do you get what I'm saying?
Then it depends on the friend. Then
Yeah,
depends on the friend.
that's why I asked how important
Yeah,
is
because
it in it.
trust can't be used as the entirety of your metric.
Friendship.
Yeah, even of your metric of like
How
much we're friends. It can't solely rely on trust.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because like if it's trust, then we may not have a lot of friends.
Bro, have one friend.
Yeah, that's the truth. You may not have a lot of friends.
Yeah, no, I think that's
Because
quite
like
true.
you know, some people like I trust you very well.
Yeah.
But if I tell you this, you might kill this idea.
Yeah.
Pessimistic.
Yeah, but I trust you.
I trust you, though. Yeah.
But I can't tell you this because you might kill this idea. So I need to speak to someone else about it.
See what you say there is important, yeah, because I don't like people tell me about the friendships, and even me, I look at my friendships as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to have a balance, though, isn't it? Right? Of people who say, "Yes, bro, I think you should try this out," but at the same time, have a look at this because these are the hiccups that could be in your way here.
There's a difference.
There's
there.
a mad.
That's like basically what that friend is telling you. I believe that's a good idea, but have you considered this?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you get me?
Yeah.
And then there's the you want to do that? Are you sure, bro? I don't know.
No,
man.
With no suggestion.
Those bad mind people we were talking about yesterday. Remember now? There's bad mind people, bro. That just have like you're just a negative person. I think you have trauma. Listen, I'm going to throw trauma around, but you must have some inner issue.
Something, Sha.
That's why you're shooting on every idea, everything.
Are you upset?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt
Pull off. Who there was like there is friends like that. Do you know what I mean? And then there's also friends who, listen to this. I think I must have said this time ago on the podcast, right? you know if someone's happy for you when you give them a piece of information, you give them some good news,
Yeah.
and then they quickly deflect it back to themselves. Go back to themselves. Like, so you say, bro, I just got a new car. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah, I'm picking mine up 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Hey, bro, I just told you I got a nice car.
There's even no problem in saying that, but at least big your friend up
Big your friend up,
first.
yeah.
Big your friend up.
Big him up
My
first.
bro. Yeah, I have my own too.
Yeah,
Like,
mine
that's
is too. Mine has cruise control. Mine has like high spec.
And it will shock you.
Yeah, I got leather seats. Okay.
Yeah, it will shock you how many of your friends are in competition with you. It will shock you, boys.
Have you done like a test to see who is or who isn't?
Nah, I don't give a rats. Yeah, you're not the
No,
boy.
no. No, not like a test like that, but just to like, do you take mental notes of those things when you have conversations with
actually
people? Do you, I think I don't know if I do. I'm only saying it because I've never thought of doing that.
As in, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like you just said now. Okay, you tell this friend that I just picked up a new car, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm getting my new car in 2 weeks. When you hear that kind of response, are you taking a mental note?
Oh, of course I am.
Are you?
I don't. I tend to see the good in people.
No, you don't.
Why are you laughing?
No, I won't lie. He does more than me.
you
I
laughing?
don't see good in people.
I tend to see the good in people.
Good, yeah.
But I won't lie. You don't. He doesn't sound like you believe what you're
You
saying.
want to hear this guy yesterday? we were together.
This guy's a criminal. This guy,
I don't know.
It will make me laugh at bad stuff.
You two, why are you laughing?
How about the man say he was making me laugh?
No, you know them friends in secondary school where you just have to look at them once.
Yeah. No, Dave is that guy for me all the time.
He's a bad guy.
There was one day.
I had to know. I was driving my girl. I said I wasn't laughing at that.
Well, that's a conviction. Do you know what's my day? When I remember when we went out together. The last time we went out together to where was it again?
Was
Bad
it
Boy, Love Boy
the event,
yeah.
Sugar Club, yeah.
Bro, the problem was David would just walk past you. You just do this. And the problem is, I know what you mean. No, the problem is, he made me realize that me too. My heart is not in a good place. Because why is it every time he did that, I knew what you were talking
Is
about?
that kid in school that will never get in trouble?
Bro,
But
never.
everyone I want to
Why
get in
is everyone-
trouble.
yeah.
I will look at you, make you laugh, and then look away. Why are you laughing, bro? What's
I
funny?
can't even say what we're not laughing about, but laughing
At.
on the point.
Honestly, I don't think. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it.
Even though.
But what were we even talking about?
Yeah, you
Trust
said,
and friends.
I tend to see the good in people. You don't think I do?
No, I'm just saying what you were saying. Some of the things you were saying. Yesterday, you don't see the good.
Oh, no.
Do you see the good in people?
I do for sure. But when I realize the bad, I don't cut you off. I don't throw. I
Just become careful.
notice, hey, this is the bad.
Yeah.
So, hey, this person, I'm just not going to tell information to you about. I won't share I won't celebrate with you in a sense.
Yeah.
I tend to see the good in people unless you show me otherwise.
And then what do you see when you see otherwise?
Bad.
No, 'cause that's me. That's why I said I won't see the bad. I will just see the
Wait,
good
even
and
after
the bad.
they've done bad.
Yes, I will see the good and the bad. I'm very
Yeah,
I'm able to
very
compartmentalize.
objective. I think it's important to be because I feel like this sounds really weird, but like there's people in your life that are useful to you,
for sure.
and like
For sure.
you can't just cut people off because of one bad thing. It's like,
sure.
yo, I now know of your capacity. I know what you're fully aware of, the good and the bad.
For sure.
And I would just, trail those waters carefully type of thing.
That's me as well, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just you just know how to, and I don't treat people differently based on the bad I've realized.
Depends on what the bad is, though.
I need
'Cause
to
I heard-
get checked.
Yeah, I heard a guy.
Seriously.
I heard what he did to one of my mates, and like I can't like greet him properly. Did you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
But you hold on to things a little
He
bit,
was vexed on our behalf, remember?
Oh yeah, bro, that's the issue. I'll be angry for you. Don't worry,
Yeah.
because you don't get pissed off.
Yeah.
Like some of the things that's happened to this guy, he's just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Say, bro, where I'll fight for you.
Yeah. Actually, that's a mad one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fight for
You need to
you.
be grateful in life, boys.
100% because
It could be worse.
God's always got your back, bro.
Yeah.
What is that?
God's always got your back.
What does that?
He's behind me and before me. In my
No one ever
club.
says someone's got your back.
God's got your back.
Yo, listen to this. Let his favor be upon at 1,000. No, nah, man, we're having a stick. No, my thing with people is, I guess I know how to not know how to. I guess I'm learning how to manage. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah.
I have people I deal with every day. So I have to see. Okay, this person.
How do I keep this
person
smooth?
has a stinky attitude. He has a stinky attitude.
Yeah.
But
How
he's also brilliant.
How do I
whatever.
navigate? How do I navigate?
Yo,
Yeah,
this type of thing. I'm gonna push this one, and I'm going to maneuver around this one.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, just ignore that one.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's how I deal with my friends as well.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
relationship, like, there's negative parts, of course, and you just navigate around that.
it, yeah.
And push on the one that's really, really good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And try and also build the ones that's bad if you can. You're no one's savior.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So just if you can't help out, hey broski, I won't lie, but sometimes when I mention things, you tend to. Do you know what? You would find out a lot of things when you actually bring some things out.
Yeah.
Like, if you say to your bro, like, yo, like every time I say someone is succeeding in something, you always
Shoot down, find
shoot it down.
negativity in it. Whatever.
Why do you always do that? And obviously, immediately, just try it, guys. The first thing they will be is defensive.
And those ones, they know what they're doing. Some people,
Sometimes they
I
don't,
find
bro.
out some people actually don't know,
Sometimes they
man.
don't.
no. I see. No, when they become defensive, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, they don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
sometimes
saying.
they don't know. They're
As in,
like oblivious to what they're doing.
yes.
Much.
I've pointed that out, called that out in someone before. I was like, yo, you're kind of negative when some other people are successful or whatever. Then chap hiding like, what? Why you being defensive? And all you have to be is calm.
Yeah.
Just be relaxed. And watch them
they'll
hyperventilate.
hype up by themselves. I'm
Yeah.
not even helping you.
Yeah, and then you just tell them like, bro, why are you getting worked up? And then they realize, and then it's not even there and then that they would realize that they're flipping. It's
probably
negative.
later on.
It's later on, like, oh geez. And then I think everyone needs to just reevaluate their lives of what am I happy for my friends really? When people say stuff like, oh yeah, I want everyone to win, right?
They don't believe that.
Do you really?
They don't.
When you say
You want everyone to win, but not win as much as you.
Yeah, or not win more than you.
right,
Yeah.
and this is not like an evil thing. This is just the nature of man.
And the problem is, right? I think it isn't a bad thing to acknowledge that you're jealous of somebody.
Right.
But I think the problem is when you're envious. of them.
Envious.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
When
It's
you
like,
want what they have.
you're successful. I would like to be successful too. I'm jealous of the fact that you're successful, but I want it for myself. Not at the expense of you,
Yes.
but I want it for myself independently of you. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
The problem is when you want it at the expense of the,
Yeah, it's just
of the
like
person.
I want to be great. I want to be greater than you.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the problem?
And that's it all goes back to motives, right? Why do you want to be greater than me? It's because of your own insecurity.
Yeah, it's ego.
Bro, think about this, yeah. I always say to people, like, if you believe in your own sauce, good enough, well enough, bro, you have no competition.
No one can
you
shake
are your
you.
only
No one
competition.
can shake you.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on
You're so focused on your own thing.
Yeah,
so for example, like we're doing a podcast, right? When we're doing the podcast, we do not think about other podcasts. As in like, oh, let's say what they said better than what they said.
Yeah.
No, we're just out here with press record, and this is our formula. If someone comes in tomorrow and flies off, and we even expect it. Someone could come in tomorrow because of, thank God, of the path we have and some other podcasts have been able to create.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to press play and flip and fly. Amazing. But you're not my focus, my bro.
Do your thing
Do your thing.
and be
That's
successful.
your lane.
But that's because I am so focused on my thing.
Yeah.
If I'm doing this, hoping that nobody passes us out, you're in big trouble. Because when someone passes out, you lose your value. Now you're
Because all you do is you're looking at them. And I think it was Paul that was saying it on HC Pod. It was just like, yo, why are you focused on someone that isn't maybe as good as you,
bro.
to be better than them?
Just do your thing.
If you really believe in your thing, you're gonna stick to it.
You're gonna stick to it.
You're gonna stick, even if 10 people go past you.
Yeah,
you're
you're
still gonna stick to it.
And I think the thing is as well, you can apply that everywhere. Friendship, relationship. Like I know some man who, like, bro, you're good looking. Like, you're good looking as a guy, or as a girl, you're good looking. Why are you worried about the next chick? You're good looking.
Bro,
Believe in your sauce.
Focus on your sauce.
Focus on your
Add
sauce.
salt, add pepper to it, add turmeric,
Maggi.
add Maggi.
You're the win. You're the
Cayenne. Add smoked paprika. You'll be fine.
You're okay.
You'll be fine.
No, people need to
But you're here
understand
trying to look better than meaty girls.
the meaty girls, meaty guys, bro. Do your own thing. You're your
Because
own.
they open it up quick.
God. My guy took a left
You almost
turn.
just slice that. But you have to always remember this, yeah. Like there's only one you, man. There's only one you.
This is a motivational talk.
sorry. I get to that back
Man said,
sometimes.
there's only one you. Believe in yourself.
In it though, like there
It
is.
is. It's true. It's true. It's true.
But then,
Unless you're a twin.
unless you're listen.
God did copy and
But even
paste.
then, there's only one you.
Do you ever say to your girl like, even if there was like another you, I would still choose you? No.
Yeah. That's a Drake, but even if you had a twin, I would still choose you.
Yeah, right. Do you know what I mean? Because there's only one you.
Really and truly.
Really and truly.
But my girl showed me one thing today. Someone I was linking before, she showed me like, oh look, is she not paying?
Yeah.
And I won't lie, she was looking good.
But you know you can't say it.
Are you gonna be- no, bro, it's you, babe.
It's still you.
It's you.
I'm here now.
You know, you can't even say she's all right.
If I wanted her, I will be with her. But you see that I want. But at the end of the day, it's the truth, though, isn't it? It's like.
Why do you keep saying this? Oh
No, because I want to draw that you thing. Yeah, there is only one you, ladies and gentlemen. There is only one you. And you know what I was mentioning to the missus as well the other day. I was like, if I was like Tommy's height, I wouldn't be David.
What do you mean you wouldn't be?
Like, I think everything physically that I'm made of, my height and my build,
Makes you you.
Oh, I
me.
get you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
heard that.
Like, I feel like if I
You'd
was
be so much prouder if you're me.
prouder,
Yeah.
I think
You have enough pride already.
for this short man.
Yeah.
But if I was in your height, I don't even think it would be a pride thing. I think I would just be like very like quiet, laid back. Do you know what I mean? You know that type of vibe.
Somber.
Right, but for a tall person to have my type of vibe, it would be kind of like,
why?
yeah.
You're a big guy still.
I have like the short guy energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. Like that's the thing. That's not even a. I must like it myself.
What would you do if your son was taller than you?
Well, he just needs to know every day. I make him remember I'm your dad.
You need to punch him at least once a day.
Yeah,
Like heavy.
yeah.
No,
Crack him.
that means you need to be bolo though.
My little brother's taller than me, as in even both of them. But I still remind them, don't forget. And you know what?
Don't you dare.
Like, all you need to do is mentally put it into the head that you can never kill me. I can kill you though. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, if I was getting into a fight with my brother, I mentally I couldn't physically go all the way there because it's still my older brother. Like,
I just need to.
So he's put that mental block.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you understand? Like, you could beat me in wrestling, but I let you beat me in wrestling. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Let it get to a real fight. I'm beating you up.
Yeah.
And I might not beat you up. I just need to let you know.
Smiley is bolo now. Smiley is bolo now.
So, bro,
Ask him to try me. He hasn't tried me. The guy won't try me. I'm saying in front of camera. I will send this clip to him. Smiley, you can't try me.
I'm sure this will do rounds in those Snapchat group chats.
He knows, man. He knows.
oh good.
There's only one you.
That's the one episode. There's only
Only one you, boys. There
Someone
is.
probably needed that this week, you know.
you did.
Dead ass.
Someone probably needed that this week.
Send us that message. Send us the message on Instagram.
Yeah,
Say
tell
that
us that we made your week.
he helped me so much. That's one of the ones, man. But
There's only one you.
what's
God be the glory.
to go? Honestly.
I went to a surprise party on Saturday, Friday. The invitation said I should be there for 6:30.
On the vibe.
Yeah, I left at 8:30 because I had to be somewhere else for 9. But at 8:30 when I left, the celebrant still wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I was fuming.
That was rude. At least be like 30
I
minutes
was fuming.
late. At least
Bro,
be like 30 minutes late.
bro, 2 hours.
1 hour max.
2 hours.
2 hours is
2
crazy.
hours. Celibat wasn't there. And I got to my second destination. And I see now the celibat now arrived.
So were people there? What was it, like a house or a restaurant?
No, it was the Guinness thing in town.
Oh,
Yeah, there's people there still, do you get me?
Okay.
Well-
That's not too bad then.
2 hours, bro.
You guys vibe out, isn't it?
Wait. So say that again. They were gone for 2 hours
No, they didn't even show up.
at all, or when you were there?
So 6, they said come at 6. Celibat's
Yeah.
gonna have at 6:30.
Yeah.
I left at 8:30, 8:40.
And the
Celibat are now.
Nah, I hate when people do that though. I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't really like that vibe.
Yeah, and I remember going to a house party as well. I promise you, house party was 11. Celibat came out like maybe 12:1.
Why though? Like, as in, I could get the 12. If it's 11, come on 12. I could get that.
Yeah.
But come on, this whole thing of, I know it's your day and you're the main character that day, right? I get it.
But arriving so late is just wild.
It's
to me.
wild. Hey, listen, I have things I have to do later on. In fact, we want to enjoy. We came for you.
For you.
So let's enjoy with
Your
you.
presence.
Why is man coming in and there's only 2 hours to go? And then it's
And most times you don't even know people there like that.
you know what I mean?
It's like those
Yeah,
them-
man, I said on the phone, and it's crazy how
It's just that whole timing thing. I don't know why it's such a prevalent thing in our scene. Well, in our scene, as in us as black people.
Because you want to walk in and feel, oh my guy, you my guy. That's
all I
what you
do
wanna
is
walk in. Yeah.
How okay.
But not 2 hours kind of late.
You're not-
though.
yeah, not
like,
crazy.
and the only reason why you don't want to be there early because you don't want to be the first one
Yeah,
there.
everyone
all
does
that.
that. It's like I don't want to
Package
get.
as
I don't
well.
want to get there early.
yeah.
I don't want to get there early because I don't want to be the first one there. But it's just like, well, if everyone came on time,
Yeah.
all of you will be the first one there.
For sure, yeah.
Like, and that's 30 people or so.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's just the truth. But people are like, yeah,
No, there's always that one. Do you know what? There's 3 categories. There's the one that comes on time. There's one that comes before time. There's always that one that goes. It things start at 6
Like
o'clock.
30 minutes early is on time for them.
Yeah, half an hour.
I'm
before.
I'm trying to break away from being that person because I just disappoint myself.
Yeah, you think people are going to come
Yeah,
on
no,
time?
I try to be there for like 10-15 minutes early most times. To
But
most
sometimes it
things.
say like, well, say with me I can't even speak English.
Jesus Christ.
Say what me, yeah, don't use the nails every day.
But that one didn't Jesus Christ. Because you couldn't speak.
But say what me know by like 3. Most times I come like 10 past 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarter
Oh, yeah.
past 3.
On
Sometimes
a-
even half past 3.
You think,
Which is bad, to be honest.
When you do your shoulder like
Which
that,
is
you're proud.
bad. It's bad. But listen, it is what it is.
You're proud.
I feel what needs to happen, there needs to be an important event here. And they start right on time and finish right on time. So the people that came late will miss out.
It won't change.
No, but no. Here's the thing. There is events like that start on time, but they will give you 30 minutes. Say doors open, so come in, and it starts on
People
time.
still come late.
Oh, of course. That's what I'm saying. There's people that come on time, come before time, and the people that come whatever time they want to come, and that could be.
God knows when.
Some people come at the end of the event,
Yeah.
you know, and then that's the
You know
vibe.
what?
Some man. There's 4 people. There's 4 type of categories. Some man pull up after the event
With their car.
with their car in front of the event. You know those people.
To pick up babes.
Oh yeah,
of course.
See who's around.
Wrap up.
And guys, depending on how much way
Yeah, which way you swing.
What the pendulum?
And yeah, stops.
good word, pendulum.
Pendulum.
I know he finds that word for the
Yo, quick one, yeah. Shout out to Yezi TV, still on production.
Aye, behind the screen.
On production. On production.
No, on a real thing. So we obviously
We have been upgrading since.
yeah.
1%.
So yeah, SCTV
He
wants
wants 1% of the
company.
podcast. We'll
We'll
still
see.
discuss that one.
Cool. Let's have meetings. We have meetings. Yeah, nah, man.
Yo, I was thinking about something. I think a lot of people don't understand that it is important for them to protect their partners in front of the people that really, really care about them.
Like children.
You know, not even that. Like, you know, let's just say you and your missus fight now. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't go out and tell everybody that you fought
Oh yeah.
Are you crazy?
Facts.
because what happens is
Crazy.
and this I've showed you that another person. I will hate your missus for you. Do you get me? But you guys have resolved your problem. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, yo, bro, what's going on?
Like,
Still,
I hear a lot of stuff about people's relationships. Like, I should not even hear. Like,
Know this.
I don't know that's going on in the relationship.
but the issue is there's a fine line though, because I feel like there's some lines where like, yeah, do tell somebody because
But
he or
something's-
she's moving mad. Do you get
Yeah,
me?
you need to have someone that you
can trust,
but not
Nah.
about every little thing. Say if it's a mad one now and here.
You need to tell
Not
someone.
Like, tell you fought on.
But like
Monday,
it's
I
just
tell
it's
you.
just mad how people, a lot of people don't actually know that, and you're out here ruining your relationships, not because you're probably just venting, but all of a sudden now all your friends don't
But
like your
you're-
man,
you're
or all your
ruining-
friends don't
you're
like your
ruining
girl.
You think it's disrespectful
Yeah.
I won't.
to your relationship?
I won't say. I won't say it's disrespectful, but you're just shooting your relationship in the foot.
I would say it
I
is.
think it's disrespectful.
I would say it is. Because me personally, I don't even like my business being out there like that. So now to talk about my relationship.
It's crazy.
Okay, why would you consider it disrespectful?
Yo, this relationship is between two people, right?
Why are you involving everyone
and me involving somebody else without the consent of my partner is disrespectful to the privacy of our relationship.
Because most times the other partner doesn't like your relationship being discussed.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think it's mad. Like, there's things. Obviously, there's general things. Like my girl, when we're out eating, she always takes from my plate.
yeah,
That's not even private. That's just every girl does
Everyone
that.
does that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's the general thing, but then there's like, yo, I won't lie, boys. Blah 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 blah. And then everyone's like, you want to like, oh, geez, she did that, and you're like, yeah, man, can you believe? And you're like,
No,
and-
you're not even saying. You're thinking. Oh, you just said that.
yeah,
Yeah, well, like, why are you telling me
Oh,
that?
yeah, you're like, oh, are you sure you're supposed to say that to
And
me?
then it gets mad awkward.
Right. And then, but he's saying that in a moment of passion, or she's saying that in a moment of passion, or like, yo, I can't believe they did this. And what do you man think I should do? How do you think I should respond? And it's like, it's a vibe of, bro, I won't lie to you. As Tommy said, I don't have an opinion of your girl.
And it's not fair on her as well. It's not fair because you didn't tell me what you did.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. It's not always one sided.
Yeah, you didn't tell me what you did.
always.
Okay, she called you this. What did you say to her for?
Yeah.
What do you do to cause her for her
Fam.
to say this? What did you do?
It's always such a dangerous thing. So I'm always so wary of that. But
I've been on that for a long time. Even my last relationship, I was still private. Like, it was kind of maybe out after it. I didn't give a rat's. Might have said one or two things, but to people during the relationship,
didn't know anything.
I'm never going to give you an opportunity to look at my girl in a negative light. Never gonna give you that opportunity.
never.
Do you know what I mean? And even if she's in a negative light, even if she's negative and she's
I'll end it first.
She's negative.
I'll end it first.
do you know what I mean?
I'll end it
Because most
first.
times, yeah, she can annoy you for that period of time.
Then you get
Just
over it.
you love her again.
That's always the problem.
But then that your friend, the perception
That
is
feeling
that-
is stuck.
That question, that's the reason this topic
Stuck.
is important. Was there's people that have come up to me, right, on a vibe of, what do you think I should do about my boyfriend? They've come up to me,
Yeah.
on that vibe, yeah.
And you've given me
And I've
everything.
bro, they've told me blah 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 blah, painted this person in the worst light, and I said to them,
Leave.
leave that person. I think the best, based on the information
Yeah,
you've given to
give
me,
me, leave.
that guy, because this guy is only going to get worse. He's only going to become more manipulative and nice. Okay. Then, 2 weeks later, holding hands,
Okay, like,
kissing,
And now
hugging.
the guy probably doesn't like you.
And now the guy doesn't like me, thinks I'm all after your girl.
Yeah.
Bro, your girl was coming to me for advice.
Yeah.
And I was just telling her, leave you because of what she was
The
telling
information
me.
that
of
you
the
were
information.
presented.
Now you've put me in a position where I'm looking at both of you now. I know what's going on with your
Yeah,
relationship,
yeah,
but you're
yeah,
masking it now. And now you looking at me like I'm after your girl. I'm not after your girl. my
Now
brother.
I don't say anything anymore. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your man's still together.
Then you come to me 3 weeks later saying, boy, he's at it again. I say, yeah, go back.
No. Why then do?
Sorry about Brenda.
Why then do? So just give generic stuff. I was like, oh, bro, listen, things will work out. Yeah, the other ones.
You could tell my
I don't even comment on people's relationship.
yeah. I don't do that anymore. I used to, because people used to come. I don't know what they thought I was like a relationship
Expert.
I was-
something. What's that? David Jackson.
Jackson. I was trash. You asking me for relationship advice,
Look, I'm struggling out here.
bro? Then my thing now is if I have to give you advice twice on the same thing, the second time I'm gonna.
You're deaf. No, you're deaf. You.
Yeah. See, I think this guy's a bad guy. No, honestly, people.
No,
think
I'm
joking.
laughing because I thought of saying like 2 or 3 things that
He's a terrible.
are very incorrect.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Snow is a terrible.
I didn't say it though.
He's not good.
I didn't say it though.
Oh my god!
Like I said, there was something sensitive that was being talked about yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
he gave me a look.
I need to hear about this.
No,
story.
can't say it.
no, not in the pod.
No,
After.
We're laughing about that.
We weren't laughing about it.
He's a
God knows.
criminal.
He's
Judas.
And there's girls here, and we know. Here's the thing. You know it's sensitive, and you know you're not supposed to. There should not be any humor in part of this. Yeah?
But he was laughing.
No, but so not the actual topic that was funny. It was his face.
No, this guy will pull his hood up like this. Why you pull your hood up?
What are you hiding?
No, but there's certain topics, bro. Just
Yeah.
Long.
and it will rattle people, bro. Those some of these things like rattle people, you know, because obviously they are sensitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's the tension of not being able to laugh or break this. So, for example, say right now I just said something like yeah, right. We're gonna have to mute that.
From where? No warning, no nothing.
We're gonna have to mute that, right?
Yeah.
Just for like obviously.
Yeah. Let's just say you said
For
that.
everyone that's listening and watching, I just said something very, very crazy. Right? And because it was so serious and because it was so like,
Yeah.
you had to just
You
laugh.
need to break the tension.
You have to break
You
it.
have to break the tension. Yeah.
You can't. You know what I mean?
That's what's his name? That's why that comedian Dave Chappelle. He does that so well.
Yeah.
Like, and he will even acknowledge, he goes, "Oh, I know there's tension in the room right now." After what I said,
Yeah.
like dressiness is like, yo,
It's good to break the tension, man.
is it because
Did you mark down the time?
I'll mark it down. No.
Mark it that time because Tommy, I don't want to hear it later. Someone said the David.
You're like, David, you okay? I heard what you said.
It's good to laugh though.
Oh yeah, get
It's
it
good to
out.
laugh. It's good to laugh.
Get it out, man.
You people that see us 24/7, you have no joy in your heart.
No, it's
No
true
joy.
though.
No joy.
I think people that always serious. I think do you know what? I don't know why this like whole. I don't know if it's even related to insecurity, but I don't know why this whole theme of insecurity is coming up a lot because I feel like I attribute that to a lot of things that I attribute that to a lot of behaviors where people act
Certain kind
a
of way.
certain way. Like some people are not even you're not a serious person really. But okay, for example, I know somebody who for all their life has been seen as a joke, quote unquote. Messer. Now they forced a serious thing and talk to them, try and joke with them. They're not on the joking thing anymore. Yeah.
And people just think they're weird now.
Broski, be yourself. There's only one you.
Right, that's the name of this episode. That's the consistent theme.
360.
There's only one you. There's only one you.
Do you think it's insecurity or what do you think that is?
I think people want to control how they're perceived so much. Like they want like, oh, I want the narrative of me to be X.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I've known you for 13 years, bro.
Yeah, bro. You're not X.
Bro, you're not X.
Yeah.
Especially when they're around another group of people.
Yeah, it's like I
hate
know
that.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why you acting prim and proper now? I know
You're
you.
not.
Oh, you.
You
Me and
eat
you
rice
know
with your
each
hands.
other. I know you.
Yeah, you. Yeah, bush.
You're a village guy, but you're not trying to do prim and proper. Get out here, man. Be yourself. There's only one you.
There's only one.
there.
You know those ones that like still come. They act mad like. I don't know. I don't have those friends anyways, but they.
Because let me just put it out there.
Let me put it out there. But when they were other people, they act mad like
Different.
Like different personality.
But you know, different. You know what I mean by different? Like, it's all of a sudden like, chop. You're like,
Or like, you mean like mature?
no, not mature. They start dismissing you or type of like,
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I know
I
what you're
get
talking
you.
about,
Like,
China.
like you're not there. Like you're not good enough to be.
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they're trying to impress these guys. So they're trying to impress MC. They're trying to impress the leader of the group, right? And then when you come in, it's like, oh, yeah, maybe you're ruling my style or whatever. Maybe you're.
Because the problem is because they know that you know the real them.
Yeah.
They know that you know the real
That's true,
them.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I will shoot you down quickly, so nobody will read what you have to say.
Yeah.
So when you talk about me, they'll be like, hardly. That's not John.
Because man is in the circle saying, yeah, no, I get. Oh, this girl I was with like 2 weeks ago, and your boy is about to come and say, bro, I say,
We're together.
we're together.
You're not with any girl. Though.
Like, even my parents say, I swear you're like, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens like that.
I love this podcast. I love this podcast.
You never know what you're gonna get.
But especially with this guy. But like, okay, so your man comes in and says, I swear you're virgin or celibate or
Yeah, whatever.
But you talk about this. So obviously that's what my man's now acting to the rest of the guys like, oh, bro, why you even coming around here, bro? Bro, just go, like do your thing. Do you know what I mean? And then you're like, but why are you acting all mad?
I know you.
Because he's insecure. Tommy is right. It's because he has this thing where he knows that you know me truly.
And some people are not self-aware enough to see that about themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
A lot
of people aren't aware.
Honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny and go back to there's only one you. I'm actually not trying to be funny with it. But like dead ass, right? If you're it's because we're talking there. But if you're so secure in yourself, boys, you go to any table and your truth is your truth. If you get what I'm trying to say,
Always.
yeah,
Always.
like I am who I am. I don't have to shift and shape myself for you guys to accept me. I am me, bro.
Accept me or don't accept
Or don't
me.
accept me. I'm good with
I'll
me.
find somewhere that they accept me.
Good regardless.
Yeah, man.
And you can't even keep that up for long. Imagine faking who you are.
For too long, bro. God, give it
You're
over.
mad.
I now be having identity crisis. Get out of here.
When you're 40, like it's crazy, man.
Oh, bro. Anyway,
Where's the header?
before we get there, November 17th.
Don't
you know what to
forget
do. Buy the tickets. They are flying.
in the bio.
Link below in
Yes.
the bio.
If you have reached this far in the podcast, like, share, subscribe that right now. Pause it and do it. Do it.
And leave a cheeky comment.
Cheeky. Yeah.
Leave a cheeky one.
Someone said your skin is glowing the other day.
Abi.
Yeah. So
Abi?
give us comments like that.
Give us-
Say,
I like
"Baby,
that
your
one.
heart," something like
Boost, boost our confidence.
that. Boost our booster.
Self-esteem booster.
No,
Because what? There's only one you.
yeah, man. For me, where my head is at, if there is only one you, be yourself. 2, the live show, I think, not to even like was going to be talking about it every week, really, just to promote it. But I really do. I'm excited for this second one. I feel like it's in every aspect. It's just going to be a step up from what we did last time.
Definitely.
I have a lot of people talking to me saying, "Oh my God, there is no way I'm missing this one."
Then buy your tickets.
They will buy it. They will buy it.
I know what there's pressure on us because we have to deliver as well.
Yeah, there is.
The pressure is a lot less than last time, though. I'm not gonna lie. I
think we get close when it gets closer.
Yeah, I think the last one gave us confidence, and then obviously the conversation that we had with Ness before the show,
Yeah.
and then
Big up
obviously
Nessa.
yeah, big up Nessa still. She started.
just started her own
she
thing.
started her own episodes that are coming out weekly now. I think every Thursday. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she said she didn't want to clash with us. I think it's Tuesday or Thursday, yeah. But
Yeah. Where's your head at?
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The live show, I'm just excited. And I think the people that said that they missed out on the last one and they have to get this one. Yeah, do it. It's going to be an experience. Some people are even saying they're going to fly out from different countries.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's a vibe.
that's an exciting one.
That's a vibe.
And there's going to be special guests.
Special guest.
Special
Special
guests.
guest.
Abi.
So buy your tickets.
Where's your head at?
Where's your head at?
Okay,
Where's your head at? Where's your head at?
Okay, he wants to close the show, Abi. He's the group leader today. Live show and getting everything patterned beforehand. We're having some
things.
some things, yeah. Just making sure all those ones are done.
Yeah.
So that the second one can be, better.
It can be
Get
doing.
it.
Yeah.
Where's your head
What
at?
about you, brother?
October as
Mine
well,
is not
actually.
anywhere. Let's close the show.
That's it. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Anyway, listen. Thank you for listening.
Love.
Peace out. A-Town.